name's Max.
Great, yeah.
Life before I came to Tranquility Woods, not my first time in treatment. I've been around the block, coming around for 10 plus years, and it was always up and down. I would catch a little bit of time, things would get good, or something would happen, and then I'd go back out, and it was a vicious cycle of trying to get sober, getting sober, using, overdosing, and ending back up in treatment facilities. And it was just complete vicious cycle. I didn't care if I lived or died. I would wake up every day cursing God, wishing I hadn't woken up. I didn't care about my family. I didn't care about my kids. It was completely a selfish run life, and it was I can't even call it a life. I was just existing, and it sucked a lot. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It hurt a lot of the times. Yeah, so I was pretty resistant to coming in here because I've been through treatment after treatment, and I've been in front of counselors and therapists, and in the recovery scene, whatever that entails. So I was really resistant coming in here. But when I got settled and I got over the initial uncomfortability of it, and I started talking to Kristen, was my counselor, and she's really easy to talk to, and she laid out a very specific plan for me on goals to achieve while I was here. Tracy, the mental health counselor, she's a digger, man. she'll find that one subject, and that you don't think is a problem, but actually is hurting inside. It's just eating you up inside. And she's really easy to talk to, and she makes you feel great about yourself every time you leave you leave her office or leave a session with her. The environment, I was talking to somebody this morning, and the environment here, it forces you to be in a recovery mindset. And the people that I'm here with, the other clients, they're in the same mindset, so it makes it easier to be in that mindset. But even if you took that away, the whole atmosphere of this facility is just, let's get you better in every aspect. We're not just going to treat your addiction. We're going to treat your pains, your bumps, your aches, your headaches, your depression, your anxiety, and you're going to talk through all of that and figure it all out. And it was really this. I told my counselor this place was a turning point for me, as far as I can tell, in my life. Like, I won't leave here the same as I came in. Whereas other treatment facilities, I left the same way, if not worse, than I came in. So after I leave here, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going into a sober house, which is a new experience for me. I was never open to going into a sober house. When I was, younger, I'd rather be homeless than in a sober house because I didn't like the authority over me. But, I got to a point where took all suggestions, so I'll be going to a sober house. I'm following up with Sue, the psychiatrist, and Tracy, the therapist, because they're both I just click well with them. And plan is to do, living in a sober house has rules, 90 and 90, house meetings, chores, and rent and all that. So I'll be taking care of that. I'll be doing an outpatient treatment 3 times a week. If I'm not doing something, if I'm not staying busy, then I fall into those old behaviors that ultimately got me here. If you're considering treatment, it's worth it. If you have the thought that you need help, it's out there, and this place provided it for me, and I think you can provide it for a lot of people out there, because I was bottom of the barrel, homeless, living under a bridge, hopeless, drunk and drug addict, and now I'm at a point in my life where that's unacceptable to me, and I have the path was laid at my feet through this place, through the people here, and the staff and the other clients. It was just a recovery environment that will stick with me, and I think it can stick with anybody.